Second caution of the day in Charlotte. Bobby Labonte has spun.
It's a little dicey when you see this orange 20 car coming here.
Yeah, Joey Logano wasn't sure what was going on exactly, I think.
Neither was Digger.
Greg Biffle will get the free pass. Here it is in our Exmo Extreme Slow Motion Cam. Locked down.
Here's
Cockpit full of smoke.
About. Yeah.
That's when you're looking out that left window when you're spinning like that, saying, "Oh no!" Thing just steps right out. I mean, you can see it's loose, 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 and he can't get it back.
You could see it leaving black marks as he was sliding.
Staying in the gas. That's what you do. You stay in the gas, keep it off the wall, and you lock it down and hope nobody hits you.
Dave Blaney's sitting there with the hood up. Logano made a nifty move to miss this one. Yikes. We're under caution in Charlotte.
He's trying to get he lost a couple of spots trying to get them back.
Oh, Menard in the wall, turn 2.
He's going to come down right in front of
everybody, and they're going to miss him.
Caution is out.
No, we got a pilot back here.
Martin Truex.
There's the 27 cars down on the apron. Menard, you got Truex crashed.
Brian Vickers got in the back of Truex.
Yeah, they ran over each other after the spin.
Wow. Matt, what happened there?
Menard simply said on the radio to his team, Mike, he apologized, he lost it, he tried to run the top.
Yeah, he just went in a little high down there, Matt, and the back end got out just ever so slightly, and he couldn't catch it, and around it went.
All right, let's show you. There's Paul Menard. Let's show you what happens here.
He gets in here. Car, you saw it bobble just a little bit getting in the turn. Goes up. What goes up must come down.
Look at Kurt Busch, the 22 just got by.
And David Starr.
Those 15 drivers that took the wave around paid off.
Yes, it did, because most of them got back on the lead lap, and all of them got one of their laps back. And that takes a couple of good cars from the race, including Truex's. Danger lurking at every turn. Car hit the wall. David Starr off turn 4 in the 95. And the caution waves.
Killed that.
Yeah. Hit road, buddy. Let him look at it. Nah, they just take it to the garage. It's killed. I can see it.
We got a lot to look at while this caution's out, guys, because that restart was crazy. Uh-oh. I think.
Oh, boy.
Might have been a tad of contact there, boys.
Casey Kane in the 4.
And Starr starting his very first Sprint Cup race up and into the wall.
And he was doing a nice job. You know why? Because I don't know that we've said a word about him. So I think that tells you when he's in your first start and he hadn't been talked about much, but that's unfortunate for that team.
Yeah, when he qualified for this race the other night, I've not seen a lot of victory lane celebrations quite that ecstatic.
Oh, trouble right here, guys. Front straightaway. Around goes the 09.
Landon Cassill goes for a big slide in the grass.
Hold the brake, hold the brake, hold the brake, hold the brake.
Caution is out.
Guys, be ready.
Oh.
That's what what the hell is this running?
Kind of like Carl Edwards doing his victory slide last Saturday night in the All-Star race. There's a better look at the contact. Well, he's in the gas all the way to here.
Yeah.
Wow.
She went airborne when she landed. It landed right on the nose.
Not going to steer too well at this point.
It was going to come down right into the nose of Regan Smith, and that's what turned him around and sends him down through the grass.
Yeah, Regan Smith in the 78 kept moving down trying to avoid it.
Yeah, you got to give the guy room right there.
He slid all the way through. Now that obviously destroyed the front end of that car there. He never hit nothing till he got down here going off into turn 1. But it was destroyed pretty much just through the grass.
He's trying to drive out of it right here. He says, okay, I'll let off the brake, let off the brake.
Here's from our Fox Exmo. Watch this.
Too much air.
Yeah, when that thing went across that little quarter-mile track, that's when she gets airborne.
Yep.
Casey Kane flying around the outside. He got 2 in turn 2 in that number 4. Battling Stenhouse and Logano. In the wall. 2 cars hard right behind them. and 3. Gilliland, Newman, Mark Martin.
I'm okay.
Boy, that was a heavy lick. Sound like Mark Martin.
Car starts to come around, but look, Carl Edwards is right underneath him, Darrell, and
I think what happened is I think Mark's car, Mark went on the outside of Gilliland on the 34, and it sucked the back of that 34 around and got it into Mark Martin is what happened.
He and Mark were running 7th and 8th.
It's pretty hard impact for Mark Martin with somebody like the 34 car riding him into that wall. Getting 3 wide, getting in there. Mark was sailing it off in there on the outside of Gilliland. Boy, look at Ryan Newman. He almost got, his car went up in the air.
Just really nowhere for Newman in the 39 to go.
No. Pretty much both cars did the same thing. I just think Mark's car on the outside, the air, he just got the air, got a hold of the rear of the 34 car and just started pulling it around, just like it had a magnet.
It's almost like they both were loose getting
Same thing.
Trouble front straightaway, Kyle Busch.
Caution down, spin behind us, caution down, wait. Nice and straight here, get
Watch
to the
it.
asphalt.
You know, Kyle Busch is the first guy to go through the grass without tearing the front end off his car this weekend.
I thought he got tagged from behind, but as you can see, he did not. He just lost it. Wow. Lucky right there. That's a wonder it didn't rip the nose off, but he's going to be all right.
But you're right, Darrell. He got it slowed down enough. It didn't.
He was in 21st.
Hold on to it, Nice and straight here, get to the asphalt.
Get that launch to it and come back down.
When I saw him spinning, I thought Stenhouse was much closer to him, and but after we looked at the replay here, you can see nobody got to him. He just spun.
For Fox Exmo, there's that transition. That's a lawn job like nobody I know has ever done. Oh, Kyle Busch again. What the heck? And Marcus Ambrose gets his wish.
I won't tell you who else got their
Yeah,
wish.
no
It was
kidding.
Casey Kane in that 4, our leader.
We're in the wall, spinning right front.
That car has just become evil. Hard to drive, man. That thing just went around by itself again.
Kyle is on pit road, which is not yet open. They have crash repair to do.